Hamvention 2025, LCARA checks in with the folks at Comet, Daiwa, and 12-volt power. That's what's coming up next on LCARA HAMRadio.
Welcome back to LCARA at Hamvention, and I'm here with Tony at the Comet booth, W7XM.
Correct.
That's a cool call sign. I like that.
Easy to remember.
It is. And Tony has got a really interesting product that we wanted to showcase this year at Hamvention.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So this is our new tripod that we're coming out somewhere about August. So this is meant for, of course, POTAs or SOTAs or any portable activations that you want to do. So one of the things that it comes with is, of course, the tripod, and then these couple slugs. So we have the UHF or SO239 adapter.
Oh, cool.
So then it just kind of fits in there, and you can tighten it down so that way it has a nice fit. Or if you have ham sticks or any other types of connectors or connections that are using that type of connection, it creates. You have that option, and then you also have an adapter.
So this is 3/8.
Yep. And then you also have the adapter that allows you to use it as a camera tripod, or if you're using one of the ICOMs or Yaesu radios that have the capability, you can mount the head on here.
The head.
Yep, and you just tighten it down. The other things that it has too, if you see it on here, has the capability of doing your counterpoise.
Okay.
So you have 4 right here, and then of course lock it down. It also has the adjustable feet, so you can adjust it however you need it for the most part, plus the legs that come out. So you have that. And then also there's another screw or another area that you can actually mount, say for instance, some type of bag or a stake or whatever to kind of keep it from, going wherever it needs to go in a windy situation.
I like these legs.
Yeah, these actually do. You just kind of twist, lock, and then you're good to go. Plus, it also has rubber feet, so it's a little bit. So if you're like on a rock or something like that, it should kind of help keep it from
stable and keep it from sliding.
Yep. So that's pretty much our new little tripod. It's the FS5M. Hopefully, we'll have it sometime in August. Hopefully sooner than that. We don't have a price just yet for it, but as soon as it's released, we'll send out a bulletin and obviously have it on our websites and hopefully through the dealers as well too.
Now, my understanding is this is going to come in as kind of a kit. So it comes with the 259, 239,
correct. These two
the
slugs. Also, we'll have some type of fly nuts or wing nuts like this that will be on part of it, plus a little bag.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice. And then a lot of these antennas that we see at the booth will fit right on top of that.
Yeah, so we also have what's called a toy box.
Right.
Yep. So this is kind of what we're looking for, is to find something that would work with the toy box. So this tripod came around, it's like, yep, this is what we want. So, it's just pretty easy. The toy box has the, UHF connector on it, so it made it kind of natural to do that. Also, you can do some of these, our new independent, ground-independent antennas for VHF, UHF. You can also use one of those if you like. And then if you're traveling or something like that, you want to get on, one of the local repeaters, you need something a little bit better, you can throw this out in the patio or out in the deck, whatever it might be, and then run your coax, and then you're good to go. Exactly.
Very, very cool, Tony. I am surprised. I'm not aware of something like this. I mean, there's mounts similar to this, but I haven't seen with the slugs and things that you're talking about. I just haven't seen it.
Makes it really nice, so that way it's easy to connect your coax off to the bottom like that.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, there's other ones that have like a side connection, so it kind of pulls against this, but this allows it to not pull.
Right.
So that's kind of a nice little improvement on what probably was out there at one time.
Very nice. Tony, thanks for your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate
and showing us the tripod.
Yeah, no worries.
And if we get time, we might show the prototype of the 4-position switch. But for now, I'm KY4 BDP Brian with W7XM. We'll see you in the next segment. I'm KY4 BDP Brian for LCARA, and I'm here with Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, WD6DIH in the Comet Daiwa booth.
Yeah. And we had a segment just a little while ago with Tony talking about the tripod, but we were also talking to Willie just a moment ago, and he says, hey, you might want to take a look at this 4-position switch. And, 4-position switches, you go, I mean, it's a 4-position switch, but at the same time, you're getting into it for a reason. These are popular.
Right. So the demand last year and the year before, people were asking us, I buy the 2-position switch you sell, and I might put up a dipole and maybe a vertical or something, but then they say, then I have to hook it to use, a power, like a dummy load or something like that. And we said, okay, let's not stop at 3, let's go to 4. So we went to 4 and figured, the price is about the same. So now people can put whatever they want, including the dummy load, all in one, just
all in one.
Yeah.
And give us a little bit of an idea. This is a prototype, I guess?
Yeah, this is the first one they've made.
Okay.
We're actually going to have production models in June and July. So next 2 months they'll be in. We've got about 1,000 of them coming in. And but the bottom line with this was, I wasn't sure if we needed 4, but people kept asking. I'm using 2 of your 2-position switches. I go, let's just make a 4, and it's better that way. So yeah, now we have it.
Give me an indication of what's going on the inside a little bit.
It's just it's more. This one compared to the smaller ones is more of a heavy duty. You can feel the detent. And what we wanted is something that would last. Last maybe 5,000 to 10,000 adjustments and clicks, and that's the idea. There are other brands out there do a really good job, but we wanted something you can put in your station and you're good to go for.
You're just gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
And I remember flipping through this thinking about how there's really good feedback on that.
There is, and people do a variety of things. So, most people, like most of us, we're doing an HF radio, 1 or 2, and we're going to multiple antennas. I have other people do other things. They go, I got 4 HF rigs or 3 HF rigs. I do the other way. I'm like, fine.
Exactly.
So it works both ways. Very low loss, less than 1/4 dB, and it's just like I say, it's mountable. We've got tabs to mount it. Otherwise, put it on your desk.
And then for grounding purposes, we can go off these screw-in lugs.
Yes.
And the ears.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. What's interesting about that was we had a hellacious storm here last night.
Oh, I know.
And I'm being from the West Coast. We don't get storms but once every 10 years. So it's kind of exciting. And I'm looking, you really do need to ground the antennas here.
Yeah.
And the switches and your radios and everything else.
Everything else.
Yeah.
So do we have, putting you on the spot, do we have any idea?
I don't have pricing yet. The only thing is we kind of worked on a price, but then we know we have some tariffs, and now I know we don't have tariffs. So we're just waiting. So we'll announce the price probably by the end of May and then deliver them in June to all the dealers. So,
Got it.
So yeah, I've already got orders for all the dealers. We don't have pricing yet, but that's how they support it. So
Right.
yeah, it's
Kevin,
great.
thanks for your time today.
No, always a pleasure. Okay.
WD6.
That's DIH. DIH. Yeah. Disneyland International Hotel. There you go.
That's what I needed right there.
Perfect. All right.
I'm KY4 BDP Brian. We'll see you in the next segment.